Hi friends, it's Tim and Helen, and we're back with Wine About Real Estate. And today we want to talk to you about 5 things you should talk to your loan officer about during their consultation.
That was good.
Today we want to talk to you about 5 things that you should talk to your loan officer about during your consultation.
And if you're getting a loan, of course, we ask you to, we'll give you some loan officers, amazing loan officers that we can recommend you to, but just know that we are not loan officers and we are not licensed. We don't have the licensing, but we can definitely give you some guidance from a real estate perspective and making sure that your loan goes smoothly if you decide to get one.
Yeah, so just like during the consultation with us, during your consultation with your loan officer, you should talk about your options and your timeline.
Absolutely.
When do you need to move in by? If you are in a lease and you need to be under contract by a certain date, we need to know that.
Yeah, we need to know that, and the loan officer needs to know that. Especially in Georgia, because we don't have a floating closing date. We are firm with all of our dates, so we want to make sure that we abide by all the timelines.
Yes.
Ask what documents you need, because a lot of our first-time home buyers, or if you're a millennial or Gen Z, Gen Y, a lot of our clients don't know what documents you actually need to get a loan. Yeah. So make sure to ask and get your documents prepared. And usually, it's better to do an early consult to get your paperwork ready before you try to do that scrambling at the last minute.
Yes, and know your budget too.
Absolutely.
Just because you are qualified for a certain amount, Tim always talk about this, just because you're qualified for X amount doesn't mean you have to spend that much.
Yeah.
Know what you're comfortable with as far as your budget.
And we say that because, just because you could be qualified for 400 or 500, you may not be comfortable, but your loan does qualify for that. So you can see what's out there and see if you want to make the informed decision of spending more or spending less.
Yeah. Speaking of money, get a rough idea from the loan officer regarding your down payment, how much you are expected to pay for closing costs, and etc.
Yeah, just getting an idea of how much you need to have to get a loan, so that's kind of important. So we'll help you with that as well as the loan officer. And this is a big one, and I know, so Helen and I, we did come from the field where the loan stuff is separate from the real estate, so we don't have to get involved too much with your finances or your credit scores and stuff like that, but you have to be transparent with your loan officer, because there's a lot of things that could go wrong in the process, and a lot of it is because the clients, they were embarrassed or they didn't think that it was important to disclose something. And this is a big one. Just make sure, with your loan officer, they're going to pull your credit anyway. They're going to know how much you make. You might as well go ahead and disclose, if you had a divorce or if you have pending judgments, lawsuits, if you're behind your taxes. Just being upfront, and they'll work it through. We just don't want any last minute surprises.
Right, and that information is confidential. It's between you and your loan officer.
Absolutely. With that, see you guys next week.
Cheers.